เราก็มาถึงแล้วที่ CVS เพื่อจะไปฉีดวัคซีนนี่ก็ social distancing นะคะพี่จอดมุ่งหน้าไปละนี่วันนี้ก็มาถึงที่ CVS เรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะ เพื่อจะรอฉีดวัคซีนพอมาถึงแล้วก็ need to schedule your free vaccine ที่นี่นะคะก็มาถึงแล้วก็จะเช็คอินตรงนี้ก็จะเป็น area for vaccination area นะคะนั่งดูหลังจากที่เราไปฉีดเสร็จเรียบร้อยเราก็จะมานั่งดูอาการด้วยตรงนี้ After you appointments in the website already, the CVS will send the message to your phone when you register, and after that when you arrive in CVS, and you need to check in first and talk with the pharmacy, and maybe 20 minutes everything finished and you get the vaccines. And this is the QR code. Okay, maybe if you another people cannot right now if you watching my video YouTube, you can scan and make appointment for vaccine the COVID-19. Very easy. See, like this. I check in already.
All right, started.
The second dose for me. Not hurt, right?
No, it won't hurt past the needle stick part at least. All right.
So many have the side effect, right?
So this one does not seem to have as many side effects. This is Moderna. I don't even have like patients who are really complaining about the muscle pain or anything like that, and so it's been pretty good, pretty easy going, even when they're coming to get their second doses. And so honestly, this one is a pretty good one to get. Also, we have a lot less patients that complain about like those second shot after effects where you kind of feel a little under the weather or just a little tired. The most that we've gotten is like maybe just, you know, a little sleepier than normal, but nothing as far as really feeling like, you know, hey, I feel kind of achy or beat down, nothing like that so far. Granted,
if I has or feel like I have the fever, I take the medicine.
Say that again?
Like Tylenol or whatever.
Oh, yeah. So you can take like ibuprofen just to stay ahead of it. If you do feel kind of achy or anything like that. It's perfectly fine to be proactive with it. Granted, we've only been doing shots since Wednesday. We just got it. So this is our first week breaking it in. We haven't had any complaints so far. If you had an ache in your arm at any point during your first vaccine, it's the same manufacturer, so go ahead and proactively go ahead and take some ibuprofen or Aleve, naproxen, anything like that. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, no problem. And are we ready to go? Yes. All right, sounds good to me.
Okay.
And we're going to just let that arm just relax. Perfect. You don't have to hold on to the paper either.
You can relax.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
Finish?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god!
I said it was going to be easy. You told me to promise it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, I got the second dose vaccine already. Right now, the first dose I take at the HGB, but right now CVS, because right now so many people in America, you can't, it's easy for get the vaccine just appointments in the pharmacy store like a HGB or CVS, and after you register appointment you come and it's easy, see? And I hope tonight I don't have the side effect. Thank you so much. Honey, what are you, where are you going?
Driving to Milton, Texas to get your second COVID dose, vaccine dose.
Excited. Honey, I'm excited about the second dose because so many people, when I know and and you have the side effect from the second dose.
Mhm.
How about you? Second dose for you?
For most people, when they have the second dose, there are no side effects, or maybe mild side effects like being a little sleepy for an hour. For me, I experienced strong flu-like symptoms. Fever, chills, body aches, and that lasted about 24 hours and then stopped. But it was fine. It's just being in discomfort for a short period of time. And that's because my body was fighting the vaccine. It's doing what it's supposed to.
So many people don't have the ID card like for citizen, but right now American he allow about another people or the like me travel visa or some everybody live in America can get the vaccine, right?
That's complicated in America because each state in America has their own rules. So if depending on what state you're in, it may be that you don't need an ID to get the vaccine. But some states you do need an ID to get the vaccine. So it mainly just you have to ask, hey, how do I get the vaccine? What do I need to get the vaccine? For example, in America, the vaccine is free for everyone. Some places will ask for your insurance information, even though it's free. And in some places they don't care. They just give you the vaccine. So everyone's different, unfortunately. I wish it was
I hear information another state, Oklahoma or LA or San Francisco, people
Florida too.
People don't have the visa or people don't have the green card or ID. They can appointments in the CVS or HEB before 1 April, right? 1 April we can appointment and go to take the shots vaccine.
It's almost May today. We're way past April 1st.
I mean the first day after your government they say that okay everyone in the stay in the state go to take the vaccine.
HEB is a grocery store in Texas that is handing out the vaccine. But in other states there aren't HEBs. CVS is doing the vaccine. A lot of places are doing the vaccine. A lot of hospitals are doing the vaccine.
Yeah. You remember the first time for me, the first dose for me, we drive 2 hours, go to the Victoria.
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. I just think about 2 hours. No, go and come back, right?
No. It was. I think it was like 6 hours going there and coming back.
Yes. For
6 or
second
7.
dose. For first dose, and right now we just try. It's easy to find the second dose, but different pace. Normally we have I have the appointment, the first dose at HEB, and right now the second dose I have the appointment at the CVS near my home, but not very close. It's like a 45 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah.
นี่นะคะ
And if that's only because you have Moderna.
Yes.
If you had Pfizer, we could have just gotten it right at home almost.
คือแบบyes, the first step I appointment the Moderna, but okay, the first step I cannot request which one or which one, but they just random for me, right?
Yeah, and this is just unique to Texas. Texas is distributing Moderna and Pfizer, and it seems that the cities get Pfizer and the smaller towns get Moderna. And when we got your first dose, that happened to be in a small town because it was the only place that had an appointment available.
Yes.
But that was, a month ago, 4 weeks ago. And now there's plenty of vaccines available everywhere. So if we had somehow gotten Pfizer, then your second dose we could have gotten at home.
At home?
Yeah, because they have Pfizer in Round Rock. But they don't have Moderna.
And right now, I saw in the information about like people in America, so many people, right? No, take the vaccine. Anti-vaccine don't want to take the shot.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
There are people that don't trust vaccines, which is strange because we've had vaccines for over 100 years. We take vaccines all the time, like when you're a baby you get a lot of vaccines. But recently a lot of people have suddenly thought that vaccines are dangerous. It's complicated and I don't know a lot about the anti-vaccine beliefs, but I know that it started with there was a doctor that lied and said that vaccines cause autism. And he lied because he was making his own vaccine and he wanted people to use his vaccine instead of the regular one. And so he was lying and saying, oh, vaccines do bad things. And a bunch of people believe that and still believe, oh, all vaccines now cause bad things when they don't. We've been using them for over 100 years. They go through a lot of testing to make sure that they're safe before they're released.
Okay. But right now, this time, I hope I'm not have the effect from the second dose.
Yeah, and most people don't. But even if you do have side effects from it, they're temporary. They only last for a short period of time.